like Madison Square Garden or at the bench, Benchmark Arena, there's no windows, right? And I know at the Garden, there's underground parking. So your guests can have their car service. They drive into the Garden. They go underneath. They can get out, go inside. There's nobody can get in there. So if you want your photos and everything to be private, it's actually a pretty smart way to do it. Because they can set up a security perimeter for a block or so around the building. Ain't nobody getting in there without that digital invite.
I feel like for something like that, a journalist or something like that has some money is going to pay the right people to get them in there. I feel like it's more accessible.
Not with a camera.
You don't think so?
No.
I think if you really wanted, you could be like, look, I'm going to get someone to get my camera in there a week early, and then I'm going to get someone else to sneak me in.
Let me ask you a question.
And like a hitman, I'm going to go get my weapon, and I'm going to go fire my shots. But in this time, it's only a camera. It's not
But first off, they're going to be coming in one entrance, right? It's not like every gate let's just say it's at Benchmark Arena, right?
Yeah.
And Taylor Swift is getting married there. There's a whole thing. And let's just say there's underground parking there. There probably is for load in and load out stuff. I don't know. But let's just say there is. There's going to be one way in and one way out. Her people are going to be running that show along with security, along with the arena security.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, working hand in hand.
Her people know how well they are treated by her. Do you know what kind of money they would have to be bribed with? And they would immediately know who it is. Because there was only one way in, and you were in charge of it.
Yeah, I mean, my head, I go, it just takes one person to get the credentials of someone else and fake it, and then you get your shots, right?
No, but the credentials, everything is being done from what I'm reading. And again, it's, who the hell knows what's real and what's not real with this Taylor Swift stuff. And I don't even really care all that much. But, everything, there's not even an invitation that went out in the mail.
Yeah.
Everything is digital. Everything is digital, and you're going to have your AD is going to have to match the digital display. You know how difficult it is to get away with anything now. With having to show ID and all that crap.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I just think if you are doing it that way, it's probably the best way to avoid having your photos leaked and all that other stuff. And because if you want Vanity Fair to have it, now you have the photos that you can sell to Vanity Fair or Vogue or who the hell knows where you want to sell it. Or, you can give exclusive rights to one company to come in and cover it. You control it. You do it outside. Like I said, they'll be hanging out trees. They'll be climbing walls. They'll hire helicopters.
Well, that was the thing I had brought up last time with the Bill Gates thing. Taylor Swift got like the Bill Gates money where you can go get some private island, rent out all the helicopters. Now, how are they going to come see you? You know what I mean? They can't fly over.
By boat.
But if it's up high on some island with a mountain, you ain't getting no shots of that wedding from a boat. You need to be up high.
If there's a will, there's a way.
Yeah.
If you put it inside in an arena, it's a lot more difficult to do it.
I don't know, man. I'm going to put up the poll. I'm going to say what's going to be harder to get, a Madison Square Garden.
I don't know.
Let's let the people decide.
I don't know if it's poll worthy, but you can go ahead and do whatever you want. That's cool. Greg on line one. What's up, Greg?
Hey, what's up, JP?
Hey, man.
Monica, Diz. When you were talking about the IPO with Elon Musk and how your portfolio guy is telling you kind of stick back. And if you remember in 2008 when we had the housing crash because of Dodd-Frank, where George Bush thought it was a great idea to give everybody a house that didn't have a job or didn't qualify and, lost millions and never recouped from it. And
you did?
So
you did?
Oh, I lost $780,000. Only thing that saved me a little bit was I was buying gold, and that was because gold had jumped from, I think it was 400 to I bought it at about 400 and it went to 800. So it saved me a little.
And now it's at 5,000.
Yeah. Well, it's like 1,850 probably.
But not as of a couple of months ago. It had hit that 5,000 mark. It hit 5,400.
Oh, it may have. Yeah. I mean, it's the only thing that's kind of saved me is metal. But Yeah, as far as my whole portfolio, the banks got bailed out, but American citizens got absolutely nothing.
They got
except
nothing,
for
and nobody went to business. Nobody went to jail. Thanks, Greg.
Exactly.
Nobody went to jail for that whole thing. If you're into that stuff, there are two movies. One is on HBO, and it's called Too Big to Fail, and the other one was a mainstream release, and it was called The Big Short.
Oh, that sounds familiar.
I heard
Big
about
Short.
that too.
Yeah, right?
The Big
yeah,
Short.
Yeah.
If you want to understand what happened in 2008 and have your jaw drop because nobody went to jail, watch both of those or watch one of them.
The Big
It's
Short seems better. Christian Bale, Steve Carell, Ryan Gosling, Brad Pitt. That sounds like a good lineup.
It was a great movie. It really was a great movie, and it explains it in layman's terms through actors we all know.
Yeah.
And you just sit there, you're like, oh my God. They bet against the American people, and the whole thing just came crumbling down, and nobody, not one person, they all knew what they were doing. They all knew what could happen. They knew what could happen to the global economy. And when all of a sudden they were called to Washington, they were all just worried about their bonuses. Nobody went to, dude, I'm not even kidding. Watch that movie.
They're like,
It's not
what's up with our bonus, though?
It's not like a boring business movie.
Yeah.
It's a really, really well done movie.
It's like when we talk about, like, and this is more sports, like the draft days where you think it's going to be boring because it's all behind the scenes and no football. You're like, it's actually a great story.
Yeah.
Follow along.
No,
Yeah.
I'm telling you, this is great. I'm telling you, Too Big to Fail on HBO or The Big Short.
I'm going to check one of them out. I'm probably The Big Short. I'm going to report back Monday. We're talking
There you
about
go.
this.
All right, it's JP, Dizzy, Alex, 102.5 The Bone, Real Raw Radio.
From the start, you put an arrow through my heart.
You're listening to JP on 102.5 The Bone. Did you miss the Mike Calta show today?
It's weird because I don't want to walk with somebody because I don't want to talk while I'm walking.
Okay.
But I also don't want to walk alone because I'm scared.
Well, it sounds like you don't want to walk.
Yeah. A lot of
Thank you,
excuses.
Calvin. Thank you for getting to the bottom of that.
What are you scared of?
Jason.
Exercise.
Yeah.
Listen to the Mike Calta show every weekday morning at 6 a.m. on The Bone or anytime with the full show replay on the free 102.5 The Bone app.
It's the Hooters All-American Summer. Nothing is more American than ice-cold Budweiser pints for $2.50 and Hooters wings all summer long. Register to win a trip to NYC to catch the Rays take on the Yankees and meet up with Mike Calta. Friday, June 26th from 11 to 1 p.m. as Monica with the JP Show is live at Hooters on Adamo Drive in Brandon.
At Farrah & Farrah, our power comes from lawyers who believe in your case. Tampa.
What's your case worth? Injury.com by Morgan & Morgan.
Hey, it's Alex Flores from Furman Chevrolet in Brandon. You know, as a veteran, it's important to me that men and women who served our country always feel welcome here because you deserve it. And there's a reason we're #1 Chevy dealer in Tampa. At Furman Chevy Brandon, we say yes. Yes to transparent pricing, no dealer add-ons, no inflated markups. Yes to paying top dollar for your trade. And from me personally to all my brothers and sisters who served in the armed forces, yes, you are always welcome here. Come see us on Adamo Drive or visit FurmanChevy.com. Furman Chevy of Brandon. Together, let's drive.
Cat named Mo here from my friends at Blue Bear Total Home Services. Now, let's be honest. Nobody wants to call an HVAC company until the AC quits during a Florida heat wave. And when that happens, you want someone you can trust. That's Blue Bear Total Home Services with a perfect 5-star rating and over 460 Google reviews. Right now, get a full AC system tune-up for just $79 or upgrade your system with 0% financing for 60 months, payments as low as $104 a month. Visit BlueBearTotalHomeServices.com.
Is your financial advisor managing your risk or just a spreadsheet? Hi, I'm Jeff Jr., founder of Trajan Wealth. Many financial advisors rely on target date funds, which are one-size-fits-all portfolios that don't know your name, your family, or your goals. And that passive management can leave you dangerously exposed. At Trajan, we look at the whole picture, not just the stocks everyone else buys, but the private market opportunities most advisors ignore. And as fiduciaries, we build a strategy around you, coordinating your investments, tax strategy, and estate into one cohesive plan. Your financial life deserves more than just a generic portfolio. Real Real planning isn't a stack of statements. It's the confidence of knowing where your income will come from for the next 30 years. Good enough isn't good enough for your family. It's time for a change. Schedule your complimentary consultation today. Call 855-TRAJAN-1. That's 855-TRAJAN-1.
Advisory services through Trajan Wealth, LLC, an SEC registered investment advisor. Private equity investments require accreditation. Other services through Trajan Estate and Trajan Tax. Additional disclosures at TrajanWealth.com.
Men, if you're suffering from erectile dysfunction or PE, you're not alone. Most importantly, you don't have to live with it. Prestige Men's Medical Center restores men's sex lives in just one visit. Their painless breakthrough treatments eliminate ED and PE, even when Viagra and Cialis don't work. Here's Dr. Simovitz, specialist in men's health.
Prestige Men's Medical Center's painless breakthrough treatments eliminate ED and PE, regardless of age or medical history. 98% of patients see instant results right in the office.
Men are now lasting longer than they ever imagined. And the best part, at Prestige Men's Medical Center, your consultation and first treatment are free. Qualified patients even get their testosterone checked free. Call 813-288-2202. 813-288-2202. Take control of your sex life. Call now. 813-288-2202.
In the military, the mission was clear. You knew what to do. Now, the mission has changed. Stepping into civilian life isn't about finding a job. It's finding your purpose.
I wanted a career that would leverage the skills and discipline I gained in the military. IT just felt right.
My Computer Career offers class schedules that fit into your life and skills in high demand. Put your VA benefits to work. Visit mycomputercareer.edu/CWP to jumpstart your IT career today. An elite CompTIA certification partner. Financial aid is available to those who qualify, including VA benefits.
From the FIFA World Cup to competitive business environments, grand ambitions lead to game-changing achievements. At Bank of America, we're there to support businesses at every step, providing insights and expertise to help you gain an edge.
He shoots, he scores!
What would you like the power to do? Explore winning business solutions at BofA.com/gamechangers. Bank of America, official bank of the FIFA World Cup 2026.
1025 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio.
Guys, if I could just have your attention.
Let's go! Turn it on now!
You might want to check this one out.
All right, here we go!
Stay right where you are.
Stand by to broadcast.
Okay, people, let's do this. Now we're ready to roll.
And now, it's JP.
Here we go.
Are you
It's JP, 105 The Bone, Real Raw Radio. Hour number 2 of the show brought to you by JustCallMo.com, Tampa's injury attorneys. We will get to Dead Guy in the Envelope in just a few minutes. That's where I got the dead guy, and you get ask yes or no questions, put the clues together, and win some prizes. We still got some tickets to give away. 800-771-1025. What is it?
Oh, man.
I see you. What's up?
First of all, I would like to say I definitely thought we had the word, and I was scrambling, so you missed it. For a second, I was like trying to figure out where the word was, because I thought that's where you were going with it.
Right, the bone bonus, which has been over for a week or two.
Yeah, but I saw this funny video. I want to know if you saw it, because I think it happened in New York, where, did you hear about the cop who shot another cop on duty?
No.
Oh, man. So, essentially, these cops are hanging out and about to start their shift, so they're outside of their squad car in the trunk, and the video starts from the view of a windshield of another cop pulling up behind them in the car.
Like a dash cam kind of thing?
Yeah. So, one of the cops staying outside pulls his gun on it, like a quick draw, and points it at him.
And points it at the driver?
Yeah, and holsters it. And the video cuts, and then it starts up again, and it shows the guy who quick drew, holding his shoulder and like bleeding. And apparently the guy in the car returned like the joke and was like, I'm a quick draw too. And I guess his safety wasn't on, and he shot through the windshield and hit the cop in the shoulder.
Oh my God.
Jesus.
That's like 21 Jump Street sort of stuff.
Right. Yeah. Oh, here it is. It's Pasadena. Pasadena. It says a chaotic horseplay incident inside a Pasadena Police Department parking structure ended with one officer accidentally shooting another.
Oh, wow.
You ever seen The Other Guys?
Yes.
Have you seen that, JP?
No.
You're in it.
Is that Mark Wahlberg?
Yeah, with you in it? Yeah.
Right.
There's a scene where they trick Will Ferrell. They're like, you got to do a desk pop. He's like, a desk pop?
Oh,
and they're like,
yeah.
all the veterans do it. And he's like, what's that? He's like, you got to shoot your gun off in here. He goes, I'm not doing it. He goes, you're not going to do a desk pop? And then they turn to one of the guys and they're like, Jim, when was your last desk pop? And he's like, about 3 years ago. And they convince Will Ferrell to do it, and he does it. All the cops who aren't there run into the room with guns. And he's like, I got my first desk pop. And they're like, that's not a thing. He's like, they seem so convincing. He ends up getting a wooden gun from his police chief because he's like, you can't be trusted. That's what this guy needs now, a wooden gun. That's insane to me.
I'll tell you this, it's not a good look. It's
No.
not a good look. It says here it happened all the way back in September. I'm wondering why or how they were able to hold off on this thing getting out for so long.
They said that there's like some type of like if there's like an investigation, they could delay it, the video getting to the public. So that's what the chief had said. It's like, we were doing an investigation, so we delayed it as much as we could.
It's funny. The department confirmed that the case stemmed from, quote, unsafe and out of policy horseplay involving loaded firearms. Did these guys keep their jobs?
Yes.
They kept their jobs?
I think they're still investigating. The chief, I think he's quoted as saying, like, there's zero tolerance for horseplay. I think they'll keep their job. I think if it's anything, the
There's
chief
a
is gonna
union,
be like,
yeah.
they're going to make fun of it later down the road. But they're like, no, what, he killed an unarmed black guy? He just shot at a partner. That's fine.
Oh, could you imagine that was the case here?
Yeah,
Oh,
he's like, I almost wish it was that.
Yeah.
We could
Me?
have brushed this on. No, the cop. They're like, we could have just
way.
swept that away. You shot one of ours.
The officer inside the vehicle also draws his firearm, and it discharges. The bullet pierces the windshield and strikes the other officer in the shoulder. I'm watching the video now. Jesus Christ.
So good.
Did this happen like just out and about, or was it just like
Right
was
before they
in-
were clocking in.
So
Well,
it
they
was
were clocking.
at the police department. They have a parking garage.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's in the parking garage. So it's not like like if you don't read the story, it looks like maybe they showed up to a scene that wasn't that serious, but they didn't even get out of the garage.
Yeah, they're gonna start their shifts, and they were all just about to head over to whatever, I guess, area they're in. Have you ever watched? Do you watch like any cop movies and stuff like that?
Yeah. I mean, I used to watch. I'm not really a big fan of the buddy cop movies, but
Yeah, because I guess they're just so
Bad
many.
Boys was like probably the last one that's coming to the top of my head that I watched with Will Smith. And,
Yeah. But that's buddy cop films. This
Right.
one is like, it's not a buddy cop film, but it's about two cops in their squad car and like following them through like LA. It's called End of Watch. You ever heard of this?
No.
Jake Gyllenhaal and Michael Pena, I think his name is. Dark, but such a good watch. Such a good watch.
Really?
Yes, you should check it out sometime. I think you'll like it because it's basically shot like pretending like it's body cam footage, and he has a camera with him the whole time, so that it's spliced together like to make it feel more real, and like two guys that are just in some South Central LA patrolling, and it's very entertaining.
Years ago, I was supposed to do a ride along.
Oh, that would be awesome.
It was a long time ago.
In
and
New
it ended up-
York? Oh,
yeah,
man.
on Long Island. Not
Yeah.
New York City. I don't want to do that.
Yeah, that's too much.
No way. But here, I was supposed to do it, and then it got squashed at the last minute. I was so psyched.
Yeah.
Like I wanted to do an overnight. I wanted to do the whole thing because I wanted to see what goes on. I'm like, I'll sit in the back of the car. I'm not looking to be anybody's hero.
Yeah.
But I want to watch what it is you guys do. Absolutely. And then the whole thing got canned. I was like, womp womp.
Yeah, that would be fun. That and not for nothing, I would want to be in a ride along with a fire truck too when they're heading
that'd be
over to a
cool.
big fire. I'm like, yo,
Yeah.
this is insane.
I'd be petrified of that.
You think so?
Yeah, because that's like, chances are you go on a ride along, you're probably not going to see anything crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're playing the odds,
Yeah.
how often, and, once is too much, but how often are cops, during their career, the majority of them never have to pull out their firearm.
Yeah.
Right.
And even if they do, they don't usually shoot it. Like,
Right.
Yeah.
So what are the chances on that night it's going to be that kind of thing? Anything more than pulling somebody over for DUI or that kind of thing.
Yeah.
But with the fire trucks, they pull up to, big fires, and that's intense. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not saying being a cop is not intense. I'm just saying for me, who gets like panic attacks, I
Yeah.
see these dudes that I'm just sitting there having a conversation with. All of a sudden, things just got real. Now I'm watching them change into their outfits, and then they get in the truck and they go and they have to jump out and they have to run into the thing that everybody else trying to escape from.
That's insane to me. Running into fire. That is takes a brave man to do that.
Yeah,
even
man.
with all that equipment. And you are right because like you go on a ride, like you said, you're not probably going to see them pulling their gun out or anything crazy.
Right.
You go to this fire, there's a chance you can go to some house where some lady's crying. It's like, my baby, and they can't get to that baby, and you're like,
No.
"Ugh,
Yeah.
I have to live with this.
All right, just drop it. I
Yeah.
should be able to catch it. I think I got it.
Yeah.
I don't
That
want
would
that
be
responsibility
insane. Yeah.
at all. The other thing with the ride-alongs is like, and they would probably never do it, but it would be cool. And again, I'd probably have a panic attack for this one too. But if you know they were going on a raid, like they were going
that'd be
to,
cool.
they were going to, put a warrant to work.
Yeah.
And they were going and they were going to raid a house, like a drug house or something like that. I'd be like, there's going to be shots. I need to duck. Meanwhile, the whole purpose is to watch what's going on. But
Yeah.
I'd be like shivering like a bitch in the back of the car.
That's how Breaking Bad. That's how he got the meth job. They went to a raid because his brother-in-law was a detective, and he's like, come watch how it works. And they raid the house, and the guy who gets away was a former student of his. And when he sees all the drugs and the money that they made, he's like, what? And he contacts the student. He's like, how can I do this? And help?
That's right, because he had cancer, right?
Yeah.
He was trying to make money for his family before he dies.
Yeah. That was a good. Again, it's funny you don't watch any of this.
I never
stuff.
watched it, no.
Yeah.
I saw it a little bit in the beginning, and I punted. I don't watch anything.
But you watched The Sopranos, right?
I did watch The
Yeah,
Sopranos.
because that's like up your alley, though.
But The Sopranos was around before streaming.
Yeah, it was
right?
HBO.
Before,
It was just HBO.
Before
yeah.
I had, reels
Yeah.
and stuff on my phone, and I could just watch quick hits.
Yeah.
And get like a dopamine rush. you know? I mean, that's really what it is. I saw an article today where they're blaming, let me see if I have it here. They're blaming, I might not have grabbed it. Oh, yeah, here it is. They're blaming the drop in birth rates on smartphones.
What?
Researchers found smartphone use explains 33 to 52% of the decline in general fertility rates among women aged 15 to 44. CDC data shows birth rates have dropped steadily since 2007, reaching an all-time low of 53 births per 1,000 women in 2025. And experts say that the change in behavior has happened by reducing face-to-face interactions, leading to less frequent sex. A 2019 survey found that 1/3 of adults use technology nightly, with 25% say their partner's device interferes with their sexual relationship. However, experts note that smartphones are just one factor alongside the rising costs, delayed marriages, and career priorities affecting women as well.
Yeah, I
How about
believe
that?
it's money. I think it's more money than smartphones.
But I think you'd be surprised. I think, are you in a relationship right now?
Yeah.
How old are you?
I am 28 right now, and we've been
Okay.
together for like almost 5. It'll be 5 years next month.
And you mean to tell me you guys have never someone sitting there on their phone and the other one wants to stop, leave me alone. I'm not just let me.
No,
It happens.
yeah, no, that does happen. That does happen.
It happens. Now think about that's just in your situation.
Yeah.
Think about how many other times around the planet that's going on.
Mhm.
And
That's a good
it
point.
said the decline started from 2007 and February and 2011, and that's when the iPhone was first released exclusively through AT&T. Then everybody had their chance to get it.
Yeah.
And, create that. Now you have streaming, now you have YouTube, now you have everything right sitting there right on your phone. Cray.
Yeah.
All right, you ready for a little dead guy in the envelope?
Let's do it.
Okay. I got a white cracker dude that, I will say headlines and history books. And, and the headlines are from our lifetime. From our lifetime.
All right. Well,
Diz.
I'll ask the first one. Was this white American?
Yes.
Okay.
Did I not say that? I apologize.
No,
Yes.
you said a white cracker or something.
White cracker American guy who from the headlines and history books. Alex.
Were they a political figure?
They were. Way to wreck the game nice and early.
geez,
Alex, good job. Good job. 800-771-1025. One more time, your clues. You got a white American guy, headlines, history books. He is, a political guy. And the headlines are from our lifetime. One more time, 800-771-1025. Now you ask yes or no questions. If you ask a question and you get a yes, you get to go again. If you get a no, we will then move on to the next calls. You take all the clues, put them together, win fantastic prizes. It's That Guy in the Envelope, 1025 The Bone, Real Raw Radio. Your yes or no questions when we come back.
You're listening to JP on 1025 The Bone. Tell us what you think. Head to the 102.5 The Bone app now and leave us an open mic. The Open Mic on the free 1025 The Bone app is sponsored by 1-800-ASK-GARY.
Ziggy Marley. Get you into the action now. Get your satisfaction now. And Government Mule. Dreaming the Same Dream Tour. October 4th, the Baycare Sound. Get tickets now at livenation.com. Don't miss Ziggy Marley and Government Mule.
Facing an injury is tough, but choosing the right attorney shouldn't be. I'm Mo DeWitt, your Tampa injury attorney. With my zero-fee guarantee, you won't pay a single dime unless we get you money for your injuries. No hidden costs, no upfront fees, just dedicated, hardworking lawyers when you need them the most. Why wait? If you're injured on the go, visit justcallmo.com or give us a call at 1-800-CALL-MO. It's that easy.
Hey, Dad, why do people wait until it's hot out to call about their air conditioner?
Well, Badger Bob's has been doing this since 1982, son. That's just how it goes.
They should call Badger Bob's now to have it checked.
You heard Bob Jr. Now's the time to check your heating and cooling system. So Badger Bob's is offering up to $2,000 in cash incentives for early planners. Get your free estimate at badgerbobs.com. Badger Bob's, a funny name, but we're serious about service. It's who we are.
License CAC 1815977, CFC 1428238, and EC 1309294.
Hey, it's Mike Kelton here to tell you about my friends at Stingray Chevrolet in Plant City. Throughout July 4th, they're celebrating America 250. That's 250 new Chevys priced below market value. It's Stingray's 250 event. And have you heard? Trade-in values are up. Trade in now to a lower payment. You owe it to your family. Upgrade before the new best Chevys are sold. Visit stingraychevrolet.com. Together, let's drive.
Stingray Chevrolet. Relax, enjoy the difference.
Are you struggling with bad feet? Here at the Good Feet store, we hear a lot about foot pain, but we also hear about back, knee, and hip pain. I'd like you to hear what Kelsey, a kinesiologist, has to say about the Good Feet arch support system.
As an exercise specialist, I've seen all kinds of things that people try to put in their shoes to get out of pain. What I really like about the Good Feet system is that they support all 4 arches in the foot.
So did you know you had 4 arches in each foot? Most shoes and inserts only support 1. Maybe that's the reason all the remedies you've tried in the past just didn't work.
When the foot's placed in the ideal position, everything else up the kinetic chain works better. You have better balance, more energy. You're going to feel better. Being able to move freely means everything to me, and good movement starts with the feet.
Stop by one of our 5 locations throughout Tampa, St. Petersburg, and Sarasota today, or visit us at goodfeet.com. Good Feet arch supports are HSA and FSA eligible. The only place to get the Good Feet solution is at the Good Feet store. Come in for a free test walk today.
Hey folks, it's Bruce Woodburn here, the Lone Arranger. I've helped over 10,000 families become homeowners. And I'll tell you something right now, it's a buyer's market. Sellers are offering closing cost credits. They're making repairs, and there's plenty of room to negotiate. That wasn't the case a year ago. Waiting for rates to drop? That's like waiting for gas to hit $1.25. Sure, it might happen, but how long are you going to sit on empty? Meanwhile, home prices just keep climbing. Marry the house, date the rate. You can always refinance later when the time timing is right. And don't forget, I've got programs with 0 down payment, low down payment options. And if you work with one of my vetted real estate agents, you can get up to 25% of their commission back in your pocket for closing costs. Folks, I'm not here to sell you. I'm here to help you win. Call 407-706-3313. That's 407-706-3313, or go to WeBringYouHome.com. That's WeBringYouHome.com.
When you're hiring, have you ever felt like you're missing out on meeting truly great candidates for your roles? It seems impossible to find them, but they have to be out there somewhere, right? Well, they're not hard to find when you know where to go, and that place is ZipRecruiter. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day. And because these people are actively looking for jobs just like yours, it's easy to find the right person right away. In fact, 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. But if you're not using ZipRecruiter, you're missing out. So see what it's like when the impossible is easy. When you go to ZipRecruiter.com/radio right now to try ZipRecruiter for free. Once again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter.com/radio. Never miss out on great candidates with ZipRecruiter.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
And now, back to JP.
It's Dead Guy in the Envelope, 1025 The Bone. If you're just tuning in, your clue so far is you got a white American guy that you know from the headlines and the history books. The headlines are from our lifetime, and he is a political figure. 800-771-1025. Todd, line 1. Go ahead, Todd.
Hey, good morning. Great show, guys.
Thank you.
Was this guy a president?
No. He was not a president. Michael, line 2.
I was going to ask if he was a president also. Was he ever elected to office?
Yes.
Okay. Did he have any family members in political spaces as well?
No.
Good pivot, though.
No. Yeah, that was pretty good. Yeah. That's thinking on your feet right there.
Yeah.
A lesser man would have folded.
Yeah. Like, he took my question. He hung up. Like,
exactly.
Pussy. This guy.
Jen, like, he's taking it right to the chin. Jen, line 3. Go ahead, Jen. And
Jen.
Steve. Steve, line 5.
Hey, guys, love the show. Hey, was he shot?
No, he was not shot. He was not shot. 800-771-1025. I'm just trying to think what else I can possibly give you without giving it away. He was elected to office, was not a president. I mean, I can't give you much more without
giving it away.
Just putting you right on top of it.
Yeah.
Let's go with John on line 1.
Was he assassinated?
No. Dana, line 2.
With
Go ahead, Dana.
Today.
I don't know.
Yeah. If we had a restaurant, I would not hire them. You know what I mean?
Mitch, line 3. Way to bring it back.
Yeah, was he ever a vice president?
Yes, he was.
Was it the great Walter Mondale?
No. No, but you just opened it up for somebody to come in and sweep that away. 800-771-1025. Now that you know the guy was a vice president, have at it. Neil on line 1.
All right, was he in Congress?
Yes.
Was it John McCain?
No. It was not John McCain. We're going to try Dana one more time. Line 2. Go ahead, Dana.
You mean Donna?
Donna, sorry about that.
That's okay. Was he gay?
No. No, I don't think so. Who are you thinking?
Barney Frank.
No. No. Was Barney Franco vice president?
I don't know. I'm glad she came back. Was he gay?
Right. Did that guy like dudes?
I like how her name is Donna. She heard Dana. She goes, that couldn't be me.
Right.
They could have messed that up.
Right. Those people are stupid. What else can I?
You said that, so.
The vice president thing is pretty big. All you got to do is start throwing names out there. You should, chances are you're going to hit something.
Did they die from more of like an old age thing? Like time got them? It was because you said they weren't assassinated.
He was definitely not assassinated. He was up there in age.
Okay.
I could see, how did he die? I mean, he died of
old age.
Health. Health-related stuff.
Yeah.
No assassinations or anything like that. Mike on line 3.
That guy like you. Was he?
All right, lower your radio, dude.
Was he a vice president during the 70s?
No. Bobby, line 4.
Hi. Can I just take a guess?
No, you have to ask a question.
Was he in a hunting accident?
Yes.
Is it Dick Cheney?
Dick Cheney is the dead guy in the envelope. There you go. Yeah, you didn't know that, Diz? He shot his hunting partner in the face, and neck, and chest.
And they, like, he murdered a man and could just...
No, he didn't die.
Oh, man, and the guy survived.
Yeah, I'll explain it to you in a second.
Yeah.
All right, you got a pair of tickets to Avenged Sevenfold and Good Charlotte or Yellow Card? Which one would you like?
Yellow card, please.
All right, you got a pair of tickets to Yellow Card at the Baycare Sound on September 4th. Congratulations. You win. Hold on. Dick Cheney is the dead guy in the envelope. Yeah, apparently he went hunting.
What was he hunting?
With his buddy, and the buddy went to go get a duck that they had taken out. And what happened was Dick Cheney didn't know that he had gone to get it, and he was following a bird, and he turned around and shot, and from 30 yards away, hit his buddy with bird shot.
Oh.
And he hit him in the face and the neck and in the chest. And the guy was in the ICU for a while, but he came out of it all right.
I don't believe that. Like, I believe he shot him and all that. Does not sound like an accident. I didn't know you went and got the duck that we all just saw you shoot.
Exactly.
What?
Exactly. That's what everybody was thinking at the time. It was back in 2006.
It was like a headshot, too, it sounds like he almost hit him with.
Yep. It says... Cheney accidentally shot Harry Whittington, the then 78-year-old Texas attorney, while participating in a quail hunt in Texas. Secret Service agents and medical aides who were traveling with Cheney came to Whittington's assistance and treated the bird shot wounds to his right cheek, neck, and chest. Jeez. An ambulance standing by for the vice president took Whittington to nearby hospital, and then he was flown by helicopter to another hospital in Corpus Christi. The incident was the subject of jokes and satire and hurt Cheney's feelings.
Yeah.
And his popularity.
He tried to murder someone.
Yep. His approval rating dropped 5. So this guy was already not liked.
Yeah.
He was, I don't believe he was in office when it happened. I don't think he was. I'll tell you in a second. But he is the one who got us into the war, the Iraq War, and a lot of people think we had no business being there, so he was not exactly Mr. Popularity. But, he was out of office when this happened. He was out of office, and then, all the jokes were out there. I'm sure Saturday Night Live had a field day with it.
I shot my friend hunting. What were you hunting? Birds. Oh, the thing in the air? You shot a guy on the ground over the thing you were hunting in the air. That seems...
I think he was following a bird on the way down. That was, listen, I'm not going to sit here. I wasn't there. I'm not going to defend him. You asked me, it sounds like he took a shot at a lawyer. I believe you. I totally believe you.
He was following the bird, and his friend jumped out like the dog and duck hunt. He's like, I got mine. He shot him.
Right.
Like, oh, my bad.
He didn't just swing it. He didn't swing it,
Damn.
You shot the dude.
Again, that does not make sense to me. I've never hunted, but I imagine if I shot something, we all saw me shoot it, and I go, I'm going to go retrieve that, and I'm doing that. Right. I don't think
Well, they're not standing next to each other. Like I said, he's 30 yards over there.
Oh,
he's over here. When you go hunting.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've never been bird hunting.
Yeah.
I've never been quail hunting or duck hunting or anything like that. But I know when I'm deer hunting, I'm nowhere near anybody else.
No, I think you're right because bird hunting. I think they walk like you say, kind of far from each other, and they have those things in their mouths that they, and when they take off, they go, oh, boom, boom, okay,
or they're in a duck blind where they're on a boat that's all camoed out and it's got straw over it, kind of thing. And next thing you know, the birds fly overhead, and these dudes just get out of it. My house is near a river, not far away from a river at all. And there's a lot of duck hunters that go out there. So I guess during the season, like October, November, I wake up to the sound of shotguns every weekend.
Oh, wow.
Every weekend. And for whatever reason, I enjoy it. I understand that doesn't make sense.
It kind of does.
But it's calming.
Yeah.
And you would think waking up to gunshots would not be that.
No.
But I know it's not like, carjacking's going on outside my house. I know what it is.
Yeah.
And I guess it's just I'm used to it in the time of year when it's happening. I don't know. I find it pretty cool. I also find those people nuts because they're out there in the winter. I'm like, are you freezing your balls off for some duck meat? Get the
I love how you're waking up like a guy in South Central LA, like, listen to those gunshots. Good morning, world.
Gonna be a good day.
Yeah. That's insane.
Gonna be a good day. I'm gonna have some coffee.
Today's gonna be a good day. That's your Ice Cube day.
Listen to the murder going on in the river.
Yeah. Have you been hunting yourself? I think you said you had, right?
Yeah, I go hunt. I don't go duck hunting. I don't go bird hunting, but I go deer hunting.
And you said you tried to take Joe the Toad. He wasn't really into it or something?
I took him.
Yeah.
And he was he was young. I think he was like, I don't know, at that time, was he 18 now? 17 now, so he's probably 10.
Oh wow. 10.
And it's cold.
Yeah.
And it's early. He wanted to be there until he got there, and he's like,
this is what it is? I thought we were just shooting things all the time.
It's warm in that house, and I got my Nintendo Switch.
Yeah.
Dad, can I go back? Nope, you're in it.
How long were you out there? Hours?
If I'm getting out there at 5:30, probably out there 4.5 hours.
Okay.
And then we usually will go in and then go back out in the afternoon until dusk.
Oh wow.
You go back out usually like 2:00 and then stay there until it starts to get dark, and then obviously you're not allowed to shoot anything in the dark. So
yeah.
It's JP 102.5 The Bone, Real Raw Radio.
You're listening to JP on 102.5 The Bone. Michelob Ultra, the official beer of the FIFA World Cup, presents the USA Soccer Watch Party Series, the biggest World Cup watch parties in Tampa Bay. Watch the games on a 20-foot big screen. Enjoy $5 Michelob Ultras and experience the World Cup atmosphere with pipe and drums, CO2 cannons, and more. 3 epic watch parties. Come together, cheer loud, and rep the red, white, and blue. Watch USA versus Paraguay, Friday, June 12th at 9 p.m. at Al Lang Stadium. USA takes on Australia on Friday, June 19th at 3 p.m. at Janice Live. And don't miss USA versus Turkey on Thursday, June 25th at 10 p.m. at Ferg Sports Bar. Win World Cup tickets from Michelob Ultra at Al Lang Stadium and Janice Live. And tons of World Cup giveaways at Ferg's. Tickets for all events are only $10 and on sale now. Visit thephoneonline.com for more details. The USA Soccer Watch Party Series from Michelob Ultra, the official beer of the FIFA World Cup at 102.5 The Bone.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. After suffering an injury, you may face many hard questions. What will tomorrow bring? Which firm should I choose to represent me and my family? At Morgan & Morgan, we will hold your hand every step of the way. From our one-click sign-up, mobile apps, and 24/7 availability, we make it easy to get your case started right from the comfort of your couch. All firms are not the same. The choice is easy. Morgan & Morgan, for the people. Injured? Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Hey, it's Mike Calta here to tell you about my friends at Stingray Chevrolet in Plant City. Throughout July 4th, they're celebrating America 250. That's 250 new Chevys priced below market value. It's Stingray's 250 event. And have you heard? Trade-in values are up. Trade in now to a lower payment. You owe it to your family. Upgrade before the new best Chevys are sold. Visit StingrayChevrolet.com. Together, let's drive.
Stingray Chevrolet. Relax, enjoy the difference.
Start up Up the temperature tonight at the Gold Club, where Tampa Bay comes to play. The hottest lineup, the boldest atmosphere, with more VIP rooms, more stages, and more champagne rooms than any other club. Experience it for yourself at the Gold Club, 6222 East Adamo Drive.
Join Johnny B this Saturday from 1 to 3 p.m. at Quaker Steak and Lube in Clearwater for the OG Beers Independence Launch Party. Enjoy ice cold beers, giveaways, and celebrate 250 years of American independence. OG Beers, American-owned, veteran-owned, and proudly brewed in the USA.
Hey, fellas. It's JoJo here, a.k.a. Judge Juicy. We need to talk about something serious for a second. Your penis. If you're suffering from erectile dysfunction or PE, so is your partner. Most importantly, you don't have to live with it, because at Prestige Men's Medical Center, they restore men's sex lives. Even when Viagra and Cialis don't work, their painless breakthrough treatments eliminate ED and PE regardless of your age or your medical history. 98% of patients see instant results right there in the office before you even leave. Men, you can now last longer. And the best part of Prestige Men's Medical Center, your consultation and first treatment are free. Qualified patients even get their testosterone check for free. Do yourself the favor and call today. 813-288-2202. Get your confidence back. Get back to your old self. So book your free first treatment today. 813-288-2202. Or go to prestigemensmedical.com. And that's my final ruling.
If you have unfiled taxes or are in debt to the IRS, this is important news. Did you know the IRS has programs specifically designed to help people struggling with tax debt? Powerful tax assistance programs that can save you thousands if you qualify. No one knows these programs better than the experts at Optima Tax Relief, America's most trusted tax resolution firm, A-rated by the Better Business Bureau. Their award-winning tax attorneys and licensed professionals have resolved over $3 billion of tax debt for their clients. One call to Optima can start the process, helping to put an end to your worries about wage garnishment, asset seizure, and other aggressive IRS actions. Find the best options to solve your tax problems. Call the experts at Optima Tax Relief today for a free consultation.
Call 800-343-6460. 800-343-6460. 800-343-6460.
Optima Tax Relief.
Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
1 in 4 Americans have a disability. I'm one of them. I'm also a working mom who cares deeply about making sure every child with a disability thrives by getting their access needs met. We've got a trusted ally by our side. Easter Seals provides children and families the foundation for lifelong success through early learning programs, skills training, and prep for college and career. That's my Easter Seals. Make it yours. Join us at EasterSeals.com.
Babbel proudly presents The Poison Gift.
Derek, hi.
Hi, I got you something. Ein bisschen Gift.
Gift? Ist das Gift?
Ja, ist das Gift. Für dich.
If you buy her a gift, don't tell her it's poison. Use Babbel. Practice with Babbel's guided conversations based on real situations. Get up to 50% off on your Babbel subscription when you sign up at Babbel.com. Babbel.com.
Tell us what you think.
It makes me feel good.
Head to the 102.5 The Bone app now and leave us an open mic. The Open Mic on the free 102.5 The Bone app is sponsored by 1-800-ASK-GARY. And now, back to JP.
It's JP, 102.5 The Bone, Real Raw Radio. Got a little while left. Senning will come in and take over 2 o'clock. Drew Garabo after that. 800-771-1025. Talk about a problem I would sign up for in a heartbeat. I was reading this thing. I guess they're out there doing press now because Toy Story 5 is coming out.
Oh, yeah.
And they're all out there doing press. Tom Hanks. Conan O'Brien is in that movie. I don't. Was he in any of the other? Was he in any of the other?
I don't think so. I don't
Toy
know
Story
who he would
movies?
have
Well,
played, yeah.
He's in this one. So they're out there doing press. They're doing interviews. And he was doing an interview on Sirius. And he said that his wife has asked him not to speak when they're out in public. Because like he's saying a quote, my wife loves going to football games. He goes, and I love it, but I'm not allowed to speak in public because of Buzz Lightyear.
Oh, wow.
And he goes, I'm a very private guy, but if I'm in the stands, and she likes sitting in the stands to go see her Steelers play, so she's not sitting in the bougie seats or in the sky boxes. She's out there among they're out there among the masses, which I think is cool. She's like, he goes, we go to these games, and she's like, listen, just shut up. If you want something to eat, whisper it to me, and I'll go get it. She doesn't want him walking around because he'll get, I don't know if he'll get mobbed, but they know who he is. But more importantly, he's talking about the voice. And part of me, like, if you're looking for sympathy here, bro, you took that paycheck, my man.
Yeah. But I believe it with that because, like, on the smallest scale, there's times I go around here and I say 2 words and someone goes, are you on the radio? So that's just here on the radio. Imagine being the voice of Buzz Lightyear and just doing anything. They're definitely going to know.
According to this, from the franchise, the Toy Story franchise alone, his upfront salaries are said to have been $52 million combined.
Wow.
$52 million. The first one, it says he got $50,000 for in 95. The second one in 99, he got $5 million for. Toy Story 3, he got $22 million for.
Jeez.
They're not talking about Toy Story 4, and then Toy Story 5, he got over $20 million.
20 for. What are you, a janitor for SpaceX? How do you make
right?
that?
Yeah.
That's insane.
Allen receives lucrative residuals and home video royalties, making his overall take-home pay much higher than his base salaries. While his contract doesn't pay a direct cut of the theatrical box office, his ongoing character utilization ensures that Toy Story remains a primary pillar of his estimated $100 million net worth. Can you imagine? This is a guy who got locked up.
Oh, yeah, for cocaine, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Wait, when did that happen? I didn't even know that happened.
Years and years and years
80s,
ago.
Wow.
I think it was
70s.
before his stand-up career took off. I think he had started doing stand-up and then got arrested, then did his time and came out, and then he started doing stand-up again. I hope I have the timeline right. And then he got Home Improvement, and Home Improvement launched him. And then he got into this whole Toy Story thing where he's Buzz Lightyear.
And he was Santa Claus.
And he was
Santa.
He was Santa Claus, the whole deal. And now they're projecting Toy Story 5. So he's getting residuals.
Wow.
They're saying that they're projecting $150 million to $175 million opening weekend. That's what they're projecting. Global opening, early estimates. I never understood how they can estimate these. Early estimates predict a massive worldwide start ranging from between 350 and 400 million.
Man. Just doing voice work. And I think you've mentioned it before. What an amazing job it is. Like, it's not far from, here in radio where we don't have to dress up all thing. You go up there in sweats, maybe drop a couple lines for the day, 20 times, and they're like, all right, you're done for the day.
But think about this, too. And just use the character Buzz Lightyear.
Yeah.
Right? So they create Toy Story, right? They come up with the characters. Nobody knows what Buzz Lightyear sounds like.
Yeah.
Until all these people audition, and then they decide, you're Buzz Lightyear.
Yeah.
And then you have this character pretty much for life unless you do something really, really stupid.
Yeah. Sure check that's going to keep coming in and coming in and coming in.
Especially when you're on a Disney animated thing, back in the day when they didn't tank.
Yeah.
And then this thing takes off, and now there's a franchise, and you just sit there, and you don't really have to do anything else. You just wait there for the phone to ring. Yeah, we're going to do number 2. You want in? Yep, I'll be there.
Yeah.
We're doing number 3. Yeah. I had a vacation book, but yeah, I can cancel that. What do you... And you go in, and you're not breaking your ass.
No.
You're not writing the character. You're just being... you become the character like any actor, right?
Yeah.
But you don't have to, go out there and do it. If nobody knows who you are before, chances are you can just go. How many people... Well, now it's been forever, and people know what Hank Azaria. But I guarantee you, if you put the chick that is Bart Simpson in front of 20 people, 3 of them will know who it is.
I would agree.
I would agree. Of them will know
if
who
that.
it is.
It's like H. John Benjamin's a famous voice actor. He does like Bob's Burgers, and he has a real gravelly voice. You would, if you didn't follow like that type of stuff, you would not know who he is in public. He just looks like a average schlub. But if you heard him talk and you've heard any of his work, you go, I know that voice right away.
Right. Bob's Burgers.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, Bob's Burgers guy. Yeah.
And then what do you do? So what happened? You start speaking like, hey, Bob's Burgers, what's up? Love the show. And then you just kind of keep it moving.
Yeah.
But it's not like you're a Beatle, you know, and then all of a sudden everywhere you go, you're going to get mobbed.
Yeah. And then you don't forget the ones who are like the Buzz Lightyear thing. Yeah, you're waiting for the next Toy Story, but they might be like, hey, we're shooting this video game. We need you to say 10 lines. We'll give you $30,000. Here you go. And then you do that.
They're not giving him $30,000. He's not leaving his house for $30,000.
Yeah, well, you know what I mean.
He wants a piece of the video game.
Yes.
That's where the agents come in.
Yeah.
You know, that's when you have the right representation. You go in there and you like they know it's Disney money.
Yeah.
And they know they need you to do that. Mm-hmm. And then Disney's job is to make your agent think that his client is expendable. And then it's your agent's job to know that your client is not expendable for that role and this thing is as successful. You know what I'm saying? And then both, and then they start the negotiation. They meet at a place where they're both happy.
Tell you, that's the dream.
So
man.
Great. That job would be so great.
That's a dream. Just some rich Disney person drives in Florida and hears the station, goes, that's my new character. Just hires us. That would be my thing right there. You just get to retire. What do you do for a living? I'm in a mouse in this Disney movie. It's been doing pretty well.
Tom Hanks has reportedly made $50,000. Again, just like Tim Allen. For the first Toy Story, it was $50,000. Again, $5 million. So they made the same amount of money. In Toy Story 3, he made $15 million. And it says $20 million plus for the upcoming Toy Story 5, and it says for historical context, his $50,000 salary for the first Pixar film often is contrast with the massive roughly $70 million he made from Forrest Gump around that exact time. It says, he made a ton of money, and it's just going to keep coming in.
Yeah. I always like the stories, too, of, like, the actors who kind of already know we're like, oh, this is going to be big, and they, like, forego, like, a certain salary where they're like, no, I want a piece of the opening box
Give me
office.
the back end.
Yes. And they make millions.
Give me the money. Hold on to myself. Just give me a piece. I know this is going to be a huge hit. Like if you got a piece of like a back end of Avatar, you know, one of those $1 billion franchises, you're gold.
Yeah. Like I think Keanu Reeves took a break from The Matrix and was like, just give me some of the box office money. And he is killing it.
He crushed it. Whose career do you think you would most want to emulate? Meaning, overall, not even such about money, but the overall career. Because think about Tom Hanks, right? He hasn't spent too much time on the negative side of headlines, if any, right?
Yeah.
And the guy just went out, especially in the 90s and early 2000s, it was just hit after hit after hit after hit. And he just keeps on going, making movies. Denzel Washington, he's never been on in the negative headlines.
Yeah,
and he just keeps going.
Yeah,
and then he's got what is it? The Equalizer. What's the
Equalizer's one? Yeah.
The Equalizer, right? He's got that whole thing, and then he went. You know, he can play anything.
Yeah, he could play an action guy. He could play a romance person. He could play historical. Like he could do. Oh, I would have said, but you know, obviously, I don't want to take the bad stuff about it because I was thinking when you asked the question, Will Smith, and I go, well, the back end of his career is not the greatest.
Not so great.
Yeah. So that wouldn't be a good pick. So
everything was going swimmingly until his wife went on a podcast and talked about banging his son's friends.
Yeah, that's insane. And made him sit there, like you sit there, and I'm going to talk about it.
Right. And then sit there and listen to me talk about it.
Yeah.
Let's have a chat in front of everybody else.
Then we'll go to an award show, and this guy will make a joke, and I'll go, you better go slap him.
Yeah.
If you're sleeping in the bed tonight, you got to go slap him.
Has he made any movies since?
I mean, yeah, but no one's watched him.
I know he's banned from the Oscars for, I guess, what was it, a total of 10 years or something like that?
Is it?
Yeah.
Jeez. I know he made some slave movie around the same time, which didn't do well, and I don't think it's just because of the slap. And I want to say the last Bad Boys came over post-slap. I could be wrong on that one.
He is banned from attending the Oscars or any other Academy events until 2032.
Wow.
So another 6 years.
I would have said also Keanu Reeves because
yeah.
he had a huge career. But if we're going on his personal life, I think like his fiance died or sister died or something, and both of them died of something random,
I
like
don't know.
back-to-back years. Like, he lived a little tragic personal life. But if we're just going about media and what he's done in entertainment, he's a good dude.
I hosted him.
Oh, really?
He had a band.
He had a band?
The Wild
he was
Stallions?
No, it wasn't the Wild Stallions. Hold on.
I never knew he had a band.
I feel like I've heard
30
about
Seconds to Mars. No, just kidding.
No, he was.
Jared Leto.
It was called Dog Star.
Oh, that's a terrible name.
And I hosted them at a club here, and he was the nicest guy.
Yes.
I love
He
that.
was just genuinely the nicest dude.
If you look at photos with him and women, do you know what he does in all the photos?
Oh, yeah.
You've seen those, right, Alex?
No.
Alex, what does he do?
He just like opens his hand up, like he doesn't touch them. He doesn't put his arm
Yeah. Like they'll come in and they'll hug up on him. He'll put his arms like he's hugging them, but not touching them.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't want anything
you can
to be
visually
said.
see.
He goes, you can see my hands. They're here and I'm not touching them.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
It's not out of respect for his significant other. It's
No, it's just I think he doesn't want any negative publicity where someone's like, he touched me wrong.
Yeah.
He goes, bitch, I don't even touch people.
I'm pretty sure Messi is like that. Lionel Messi.
Oh.
Where he won't even stand next to other women.
Oh, really?
That's another way of doing it.
Yeah.
That's
I never knew. I got to look up that on Messi.
yeah. That dude, man.
Yeah, what is
When
his
do they
first
play?
game?
They play this weekend, right?
Yeah, I think so. Let's see. Argentina's first game.
I think they play Saturday.
Saturday?
Today's Friday.
No.
Tomorrow.
Not until the 16th is their first game against Algeria.
Oh, that's
Tuesday.
like Tuesday.
Yeah.
Jesus. All right, that's it for us. Thanks for hanging out with us. Alex, appreciate you coming in
Thank you.
on short notice. Thank you very much. Thank you, Diz. Monica will be back on Monday. And John Senning Show is up next. Have a great weekend, everybody. We'll be back Monday at 11 o'clock. Bye.
Well, the glass I'm pretty handy. I'm trying to walk a straight line. I'm sour mash and cheap wine.
You're listening to JP on 102.5 The Bone. We are Real Raw Radio. 102.5 The Bone. The JP featured cut of the day. Listen right now on the 102.5 The Bone app. Sponsored by JustCallMo.com, Tampa's injury attorney.
Budweiser is teaming up with Tampa Bay Outdoor Kitchens and Wild Fork Meat and Seafood Market to celebrate America's 250th birthday with the giveaway of a $10,000 outdoor grilling package. It's the Budweiser Grill for America Summer Sweepstakes. Details at theboneonline.com.
Injured? It's your case. Own it. Call Farah and Farah.
Tampa. Car accident? Take back control of your life. Call Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
This is Mav, spokeseagle for Veterinaire, the home services company that's proud to serve you. Remember, when it comes to protecting your nest, you can soar with the eagles or run with the turkeys. At Veterinaire, our plumbing, electric, and HVAC techs are highly trained experts on a mission to deliver quality, timely, and reliable service. So don't settle for any gobble-gobble. Enlist Veterinaire for your next home services need.
Guys, this is a cat named Mo for C4MH, the Center for Men's Health. Let me ask you something. 10 years from now, when your liver, kidneys, or even your heart starts failing, are you really going to be thinking about how much money you saved on that dirt cheap knockoff testosterone? The stuff that just showed up at your door that you actually injected into your body, or that doctor who chose big profits over your health. Here's the truth. Most men's health clinics out there use cheap, unapproved testosterone because the margins are huge. It's not about your health. It's about your cash. That's why I've been telling you for over a decade to go to C4MH. Dr. James DiRespino and his team have been treating low T the right way for over 15 years with approved pharmaceutical-grade testosterone. Real care, real labs, real exams with 18 local treatment centers and even $45 express care. Don't risk your health to save a few bucks. Go to C4MH.com. That's C4MH.com. Real, honest, low T care.
People are loving what's happening now at IDC, the lowest finance rates in America. That's right. Now, for a limited time, you can get 0% financing for 5 whole years on just about every piece of jewelry in our showroom. So you can get that $8,000 engagement ring and pay just $134 a month, or that $4,000 pair of diamond stud earrings at just $67 a month. International Diamond Center makes it happen with this incredible limited time offer. Just pick any item and spread your payments over 5 years without paying a dime in interest. Rings, earrings, bands, bracelets, designer jewelry, colored gemstones, even certified diamonds are included. Whether your budget is $2,000 or $200,000, this is the smartest way to buy. Hurry in to take advantage of this once-a-year event. 0% finance rates till 2031, store-wide. Only at International Diamond Center in Tampa, Clearwater, Lakeland, and Sarasota. Excludes Rolex. Details and more at shopidc.com on approved credit.
Just think about it. You could be changing your life and entering a new career by July 20th. Yes, July 20th, you could be entering the world of aviation maintenance with the National Aviation Academy right here in beautiful Clearwater. You are trained with hands-on work. People tell you, hey, you're mechanically inclined. You really love tinkering with things. Well, how about working on jets and planes and all sorts of other flying objects? You can do it right here in Clearwater and be trained and entering the workforce in just months. So make that decision today. It all starts by visiting youfixjets.com. For information on NAA statistics, go to naa.edu/statistics.
Hey, it's Alex Flores from Furman Chevrolet in Brandon. You know, as a veteran, it's important to me that men and women who served our country always feel welcome here because you deserve it. And there's a reason we're #1 Chevy dealer in Tampa. At Furman Chevy Brandon, we say yes. Yes to transparent pricing, no dealer add-ons, no inflated markups. Yes to paying top dollar for your trade. And from me personally to all my brothers and sisters who served in the armed forces, yes, you are always welcome here. Come see us on Adamo Drive or visit FurmanChevy.com. Furman Chevy of Brandon. Together, let's drive.
Hey, it's JP. Look, I don't need to be an attorney to tell you distracted driving is bad. Tampa attorney Mo DeWitt sees the aftermath every day. It's awful. Do me a favor. Eyes on the road, hands on the wheel, and keep it right here on the bone. Injured on the go? Just call Mo. Just call Mo.com.
Did you know 29% of Tampa Bay homeowners plan electrical work in the next 2 years? CMG Tampa just completed a comprehensive custom research study on homeowner behaviors and preferences for electrical services. And the findings could help power your business growth. We uncovered what homeowners value most, what builds trust, and what influences their buying decisions. Want a free analysis of the results? Email research at theboneonline.com today.
1025 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio.
Here we go. All systems go.
This is the true story about Mac. Check it. Times are changing, more so each year. But the early morning storm